I'm joined in studio now by Mr. Ray Smith. He is the CEO of TRYF Financials, TRYF, the stock symbol. Ray, good to see you again.
Good day.
Good day. Well, it's kind of interesting that you would say that because last week you brought us a special guest from Washington, D.C. This week you have a special guest all the way from Australia. Yes. Why don't you set the table for us a bit?
I will. Our company, we specialize in personal financial needs and helping consumers with, one, their money, and two, their credit. And David Wright is a friend of mine, and he has created, I feel, the best budgeting software. He's from Australia. He's sold it to thousands of customers. And I wanted to bring him on today to explain to your listeners the power of his software and why he's teamed up with TRYF.
Well, let's do that. David, you with us?
I certainly am. Good morning.
Yes, it's good to have you on the program. Now, David, I understand that you're also a teacher in Australia. Tell us about your experience doing that and why you created the Simply Budget software.
Well, I was a school teacher for about 20 years, but after 10 years of getting an annual pay rise, when the pay rises ran out, I realised that my finances weren't as good as I wanted them to be. And on top of that, I found I was struggling financially and I needed to get some answers. And when I really looked at it, it wasn't what I was earning that was the problem, it was what I was spending and how I was spending it. And I realised that I needed to come up with a solution that would give me a roadmap that allowed me to know every day where I needed to be financially so that when the bills came, the money was there to pay them.
Well, it's very interesting. Since you created the Simply Budget software, you've helped thousands of families. Tell us about that experience.
Look, it's been quite extraordinary. I didn't realise when I was creating the software system for myself what was going to happen, but when it was created and when it worked so well for me, I just couldn't keep it to myself. And I've been on national television here in Australia 6 times. It's over 27,000 copies have gone out through my website to people all around the globe. And I quit my school teaching job, and it's been quite an extraordinary set of circumstances, really.
Well, now, of course, you're on international television, so we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
What was the reason that you became involved with TRYF?
Look, I met Ray on a teleconference about 3 or 4 years ago and listened to what he was doing and how he was trying to fix up some of the things that were broken or that weren't happening the way they were supposed to in the USA. And I sought him out. I made contact with him and said, look, I love what you're trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do, and I really think we're on the same page. How can we work together?
Well, that's just remarkable. It's a remarkable story. David, thank you very much for joining us on the program.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Well, now, Ray, that is, as I mentioned to David, a very remarkable story how, two people worlds apart can find each other and then, of course, work together to create a product that benefits consumers.
It is, and we both have the same passion of helping consumers, and we were focused on the credit side. But if you don't have your finances in order and you don't know where your money's at and where it's going, how can you possibly pay your bills on time? And that's where the two have really, as a package, helped the consumers so much.
Well, it's really a beneficial program that your company has. I want to congratulate you on that. Once again, TRYF Financial, TRYF is their stock symbol. Visit their website at trysera.com. And Ray, always a pleasure having you back on.
Thanks, Don.